So I'm just gonna flat out say it. I haven't played a single Persona game in my life. Now, before you click off the video, hands on the table, hear me out. I'm an anime connoisseur, and I fucking love the Persona music, and I think the game looks fire. So no, this is not a hate video, but instead, I'm just gonna compare the Persona 5 anime, the one I only watched, to other modern anime. But with that, let me explain what Persona is to all y'all freshies. Persona is, man, to be honest, I need help on this. Man, come on, ChatGPT.
The Persona franchise is a popular Japanese role-playing game and media series developed by Atlus. In most Persona games, you play as a high school student who leads a double life, going to school by day and battling supernatural threats by night. The characters summon personas, manifestations of their inner psyche, to fight shadowy enemies and face psychological struggles.
Thank you, ChatGPT. But yeah, that's the Persona series in a very small nutshell. But as ChatGPT explained, the Persona series are primarily video games, but they have some spin-off stuff like anime. And the Persona anime I'm gonna be talking about is Persona 5. Look man, I'm not trying to spoil the story of these games before I play them. And with that, let me explain the main premise of Persona 5 to all y'all freshies. Okay, so in Persona 5, you play as also known as Joker. Where you and your friends randomly have the ability to enter the world known as the metaverse. Someone calls up! Anyway, in this world, you battle the corrupt adults and the manifestation of their true desires, using your persona, with the goal of stealing their hearts, also known as their treasure, to make them wake up in the real world and realize all the bad shit they've done. Oh, and you can also hook up with older women. Yeah, I can't complain. But yeah, during the day, you're just your average high school friend group going to Walmart and harassing the employees. But at night, you're known as the Phantom Thieves, stealing the hearts of the corrupt adults. Alright, now that you're up to speed on what Persona 5 is, we can go into the good, the bad, and the ugly. To preface, I'm gonna try my best to not glaze and compare this anime fairly to its competition. So with that, let's begin with the Now I was kinda going to this anime with an open mind. You know how you edge your piss? That's kinda what I was doing with this anime. Like I would put it on and pretend I was gonna watch it, and then I actually watched it. So let's go into the first pro, the music. Man, that shit still hits! Now for all the people who aren't aware of this fire ass music, just listen to Color Your Night, you'll thank me later. No, but seriously, it was pretty cool to hear the songs I was already listening to before this anime while watching it. Like I'd be sitting on my ass lounging around when suddenly they'd play some shit and I'd be like, whoa, whoa. And yes, the opening and the ending are crazy as well. The music's still fire, so there's no need to worry. Now let's talk about the story. Now after finishing this anime, to which I thought this entire show was just some extra filler shit, I was pleasantly surprised while I was watching a streamer play this game to find out that, oh, this is like a one-to-one recreation of the story in the actual game. So there goes my spoiler-free mind, but let's be for real, I'm a broke boy. So it's gonna be a while until I play this game. So yeah, here's your warning, the anime will spoil the story for this game. So for all you gamers, you don't have to worry about the adaptation being different from the source material. And after doing some digging, apparently it's the same voice actor for the game and the anime, which is always a nice touch. And for the love of God, the anime is not just a bunch of reused cutscene bullshit, it's actually watchable, so calm down. Now, I do have some other things I want to say about this anime in the pro section, but I'll save that for the end, because now it's time for the Okay, so remember, I'm gonna be fair as possible, right? No glazing, right? Okay, so to be completely honest, there are quite a few problems with this show. First, we gotta talk about this animation. Now for the most part, it looks good, but there are quite a few sussy parts, especially when they're in the metaverse. But we'll get back to that later. Now remember, this is a JRPG, so usually you choose a dialogue for your character, and this works well in the game. But in the anime, it doesn't translate at all. And this really sucks, because at first you're like, ooh, okay, our main character's a bit of an ore farmer, alright. But after this happening again and again, it low-key makes Joker, Ren, the main character, seem boring as fuck, because I'm sure in the game bro's a chatterbox. But moving on to what makes Persona 5 so unique and special is the infamous social links. Don't have a girlfriend in real life? You can now get one in Persona 5. Don't have any friends? You can now get some in Persona 5. Want to get groomed by young adults? You can now do it in Persona 5. So yes, even you musty motherfuckers can live out your anime Japan high school fantasies. Let's clap it up for that, guys. Come on now. Yeah. No, but for real, having the ability to talk it up with people in the game really give these characters life and personality, which is something the anime is lacking. I mean, surprise, surprise, right? You're fitting almost 170 hours worth of content into just a 25 episode season. But at the end of the day, I get it. We can't be having 4 fucking seasons of filler Persona moments just to go more in depth with these characters. But do you know what we do have time for in this anime? The fight scenes, which is what I'm gonna talk about next. Crazy transition, right? Yeah. Anyway, as some of y'all know, in the game, you use turn-based combat, using your personas, which is what makes the fight scenes so difficult to recreate in the anime. Like if you're a fight scene dopamine freak that thinks Solo Levelin's the best anime of all time, you would not like this anime. But the good thing is the anime is aware of how wonky the fight scenes are, so the boss fights don't overstay their welcome. Anyway, let's move on to the To be honest with y'all, I believe it's all about your mindset when you watch this anime. If you're expecting some extravagant cinema with crazy action and animation, you're doing it all wrong. You just have to go into it expecting some cheesy scenes and some cringe fight scenes. But if you're anything like me, where you love the Persona music and think the whole idea and aesthetic of the game is sick, but also don't want to spend the money on the game, then I believe that this is a good middle ground for you. Because to be truthful, this anime still gave me the cool vigilante thief vibes while I was watching it. Look man, I know comparing this to other anime kinda leaves this show in the dust, but fuck it man, who cares? The game's peak, the music's peak, fuck you. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the socials, I'm out.
Bye.